I don't know if I'm on right now. It appears like my display is bugged out. Great way to come back. Yeah, I got my Streamlabs on a mirrored iPad and it's just frozen right now. Uh, Come on. It's not working. Just gonna stop. Yo, yeah, it's been a minute. I was kind of rolling on streams for a little bit. It's back? It's back. All right, I'm just gonna try it. But yeah, I had US holidays, family. And also like kind of mornings are my time to stream. Um so yeah, kind of busy. Everyone kind of floating around, things to do. But I'm back. I'm gonna try and make it more regular this week. I got a lot of stuff I can jam on. Some of it's not on stream though. I do want to see if I can push it, like share it on the stream, but we'll get there. So I am just kind of doing some last minute. Um, sorry, I'm all over the place. Some last minute prep for like pushing the store live. So I'll get my stupid face out of here. I got like a short list of things I want to do. So I've been talking about it here, but I haven't really mentioned it to anyone else. The fact that I have a store or that I'm selling things. So, Cyber Week, if you get it, play on words. Um, yeah. So I want to push this thing live, start promoting it. So I got to do a little bit of like content for social channels. I do want to do some refinement. Got the marquee working last night. Like I've been wanting to do this. So it's like everything about this store is just like it all moves, it's all in your face. It's like just a little nod to our consumerist mentality. So I figured Cyber Week was probably a good time to, you know, to do this. So um I think I got a lot of things kind of like squashed out with this. It's been a hell of a interesting road getting this thing figured out. And here, I know what I did. Um but yeah, I'm gonna start adding more products. I think this week I'm gonna start adding a lot more. This needs to go -4. There we go. Um yeah, there's all sorts of things with Lightroom. I kind of had some thoughts about how to structure that. And like right now I have two presets. Um but yeah, you know, I think there could be ways of implementing more tools. Like I've seen other people do it. Um but just having like isolated gring tools, and I think it's something that would work better in my workflow. Um so yeah. I also been working on a lot of other updates. It's kind of interesting taking an audit of everything and realizing like all this text and like shit that I'm saying, like it's not really saying anything. And I've had so many recruiters like reach out and like they have no idea what the fuck I'm like how they could use me. Like they're like, "Oh, here's this like entry level designer role like doing production." I'm like, "Okay, that's not on you, that's on me." Like I went with this whole like creator and collaborator thing to try and like delineate from like the usual path, but god damn, it just like threw people for a loop. So now I sat down, I am not a copywriter. I gave it a good old college try to, you know, get something in there that's a little more intelligible in terms of like who do I want to talk to? What is John Way Studio? In terms of like at a high level, to my collaborations, like who I want to work with, what I want to do. Um, Before it was just like random. Like I don't even know what it was saying. It was like a one-man creative and collaborative studio uh based out of Los Angeles. And it's like, what the fuck is anyone gonna do with that? Like, it almost became just like like filler words to have some sort of additional information, but it wasn't doing me any favors. So I'm gonna kind of keep testing it. I'm back on my all caps bullshit, so I'm kind of happy about. Yeah, this is the one that's really fun right now, and I can't do it on stream. It sucks. But I really think Webflow and design as like a very large portion of launching brands is gonna be a thing. I don't know. Like going through the design, like actually having designs flushed out and then going into Webflow, like just building shit it's so fast. Like I can't even explain. Like it's finally clicked in my brain. I'm like, and this website in all of its like bullshit and like terrible middle ground states where it's just like I don't even know what's going on. Um it's been a very good kind of testing ground. So now I'm just going into it and just like, oh yeah, I know this is kind of weird. So it's going to be a big sort of product or like service offering, I think, going forward. This is going to be one I'm going to start, I think, this week. Local shaper, very, very, very good friend. Gonna do his branding, gonna do his website, gonna do his social. It's just gonna like, so I'm coming on as like a partner, doing it for free, but gonna have some vested interest in seeing him shine. So, yeah, branding work starting next week. No more of this fucking website. Like, I'm sure you guys are tired as hell of this thing. If it's a weird timing grind, hey, always on it. What time is it right now? 7. I get up. So my situation. Oh, it looks like my okay. It doesn't look like I can do the screen mirroring because it just keeps freezing. That or OBS is frozen, which I hope isn't the case. In which case, I'm probably not even here right now. No, it's still here. Hey. Well, I'll be on my web bullshit for most of today. Might jump into sketch. Yeah, nice to see you too. Untable. I think it's early. Words. Reading. It's all hard right now. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Wherever you guys are, I don't know if it's early, late. Uh-oh. I'm dragging stuff around OBS. I'm just gonna that over here. Yeah. So one thing I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, site updates on my same old bullshit. Branding stuff coming up soon. Yeah, I'm still jamming full time with Cathedral. I don't know, there's a lot of really good stuff coming. So excited. Yeah, I get some rain. Has to be done. And it's fucking 49 here in LA, which that's cold. Wait, what is 49 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius? That's 9.4 degrees Celsius for you normal people out there. I can't hear. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, this marquee thing is something I do want to. Did this last night. I kind of like half did it. The idea is like one of those like store marquees that just goes through like a cycle of like, but it's not perfect because it's like the idea is that it's like flashing. I don't know. lights, non-LED lights, halogen, whatever the hell they are. So there's like a little bit of offset and everything. So I just went through and created like 100th of a second offset between each of these. But they're really short, and there's something, oh, the fade. I think the fade in on all of these, it's just too fast. It's just like, at first it was like, I don't know if I want to do the whole halogen thing and like have it fade, but seeing it fade on some of these where it's got like a 0.1 second duration versus 100th of a second. I think it should be all these. Set these to 0.1. See like the slight offset in the fade just gives it that like organic feel. Yes. And I should really like, if I want to get weird, I don't know if this is going to cause performance problems because there's a lot of stuff going on this page. If I start doing like easing out, and that'll kind of create some more organic offset. So that fade, where is it? There's a pause that's too long. This one. Yeah, it's this one. Like this 0.5. What is 0.25? There's another one. It should be twice as long as the duration. Yeah, 0.25. Yeah, and the idea is that there's like, because I don't know, there's something rhythmic about them when you watch them. They just go through like the same repeating sort of pattern. I don't know if it's something that I can do differently or better in time. I know a lot of them are like marquees. This is something where I was just like, I don't want to break it. Like, this is a good minimal effort to try and like get the idea of like a store across. I'm just happy I finally got around to doing it. I do want to make this consistent, and I think this whole like category navigation is, it was nice in theory when I was going to pull out subcategories, when it was going to be like surf prints, Terra prints, all that stuff like broken out, and then like Apple TV, and which I might still do just because software is such like a, it's such a weird category, and the category page is garbage. Like I'd rather just boot people into the screensaver, which is why like right below, like the first things is big honkin' screensaver broken up by the TV app. And yeah, for anyone, I think there's been some confusion around like especially the TV app charging. So I tried to make a point. There's some people who like wanted to support but didn't have a way to do it, and it was never really tied to. Oh, almost just spilled my coffee everywhere. They wanted a way to like support for the TV app, and so adding like these sort of prompts in, like this is entirely optional. Like you don't need to do this. If you want to, awesome. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. Which I thought I had more copy about that. I think I have it on the screensaver. Yeah, this free paid. I should probably put this in. So this is all like controlled by conditional visibility. So this is software screensaver. There's so much stuff going on this PDP page. It's kind of become a mind fuck. So my 2-column detail, if I copy this, go back, TV app. I feel like it should be right below that. So right or wrong, this is kind of my way of doing like this is my way of doing like custom PDP pages while using the CMS template. There's got to be a better way, but I don't think there is. Like if you want to do custom layouts and stuff, it's kind of a whole thing. Oh no, this is kind of large. I made it related. 8 Bones, yo, what is good? How's everyone else doing here? I mean, I'm going on about my bullshit again. Oh, son of a bitch. What are you doing down there? I guess I do want to bet. Yeah, so like, and then the problem with this is like running into all your CMS limitations. So I can only have 20 collections embedded because I don't have the plus. So if I go to like prints, and this is something a major problem on the category page as well. It's like for each of these, well, they're actually related is the exception. It's the category pages that are a problem. Because if I want to have like subcategories, I've got to have collection lists for each of those. Yeah, it becomes a mindfuck. And so I've had to like consolidate down the layouts of each of these to be more consistent so I can use the same collection. So it might feel a little like bland and repetitive, but I'm kind of boxed in with the limitations of Webflow. This does not read well at all. It's like I've either got to make my intro shorter and just bank on this shit, or I've got to knock it off with the all caps. Or do something to make the readability better. And I like how there's just a line that it seems tighter. Like I don't know if it's my font. I really don't. But it's like second and third line. Maybe it's just like an optical mindfuck. I don't know. I don't know. Arjun, yo. Good. Frederico. Fire? Hopefully there's no fire. All right, I gotta stick to my list. I got a list of things I want to get done. So I fixed the store timing. I'll get better with the streaming stuff this week. It's like riding a bike, you know, and get some wobbles. Okay, so store marquee. It still feels like there's a hitch somewhere. This first one, 0.1, it's the same as it's the same duration as all of these. This hold, is it here? Here. 0.25. This motherfucker right here. So 0 to 100. Oh, see, yeah, there's another 0.5. That's what I was seeing. There we go. Yeah, so it's just like the scale of the offset I've shifted and I just didn't get it everywhere. Cool. Done. All right. Yeah, I got my little list over here. Checking it twice. What else I gotta do? Add licensing to product detail pages. That's right. Oh, I gotta do one other thing. So I gotta add print link to photos page. Add print link to photos. Yeah. I think this should be T-shirt copy 3 copy. Yeah, it's the same shit. Second and third lines all bugged out. I wonder if that's a I don't know. Maybe it's a hinting problem. I have no idea. Strange. I think like what's good about that, it creates some hierarchy of like parent store and then like the subcategory. Oh, are you lined up? Oh no. Yeah, you can't see my cursor, I don't think. Trying to get this guy to line up with this guy. Just a little high. 36.5. I think it technically is, but it's like an optic, like the baseline. Yeah, that's like dead on. Got lucky. Okay. That's sorted out. And I had like, I don't know if it's still here or not. Oh, it is still here. I had this midline separating like the parent category was kind of like delineated the store section, and then it's like the subcategory category scrolling into. But the problem I had was like this right here. Just a little too weird and unnecessary. And I tried like making these product tiles always match that width, but then it felt like it was part of a broader alignment. Like there's a reason for this tile to be matched to the center line, which is also talking to like the separation of the store and the subcategory. Like it's just unnecessary sort of association, I guess is the word to say. Okay. Imagine if you knew it. Yeah, imagine if I knew how to code. It'd be dangerous. I really think I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn what's it called? JavaScript. Like I see so many ways that it just opens up so many doors, and like if I'm gonna take this web development thing seriously, I think I really need to understand it. Because there's so if you don't know, like F and Suite is crazy. The amount of shit that they have for free for Webflow is crazy. Like all this stuff you can do with collections, like you can join different collections together on the same page, you can nest them, you can like this basically just creates like scripts based on like I don't even know. Like the amount of stuff that they do for free is just wild. Like I don't know what their end game is. Um I think they get clients out of it. But they do menu. I mean, say what you will about their design, it is not it's different. I'll give them that. It's unique and it's got character. I do like that, but could do some other stuff a little differently. Yeah, like having like the cookie consent. Like I'm doing an ecom site and they just have like this full cookie-based consent that I can just leverage. It starts getting into some JavaScript, and it's like I don't beyond pasting it, like I don't know what I'm looking at. Um, yeah, they have like the CMS library tools. There's one that I haven't seen like Webflow hacks. A custom success message in Webflow form default success state. Customize favicon for a specific page. That's not like all this stuff is like little additional features that like Webflow doesn't let you do, but they figured out a way to do it. Yeah, like a 404 instant redirect to homepage, like that's kind of nice. Yeah, and like cookie-based introduction, so it's like the Tavarua site, which I don't know if it's ever going to launch, um, has has this long introduction, and I think they have a way for it to only show up on the first view Like you can set all these parameters. Like it's like, okay, only display the intro once a day. So then it's like you just circumvent it and you only see it once. Yeah, back buttons. I do want to add that. Is there only, I don't think I've looked at this yet. Plus minus counter on your Webflow form. Reject Gmail and other non-business emails from form submissions? Damn. Trying to box people out. It's a little weird. Like most people have Gmail. I guess, yeah, that's interesting. I like kind of want to do it. Although I don't really have a form submission. Age gate, show the current date. There's one that they have where it's going to be useful for like this right here. Like, so this is the product count within the subcategory, and right now I have to manually update it. I can do it if I set the order of the products. So I would used to have it ordered chronologically. And so you'd have to manually put in like a number attached to each and then sort by that list. And then I could basically do another collection instance here and then leverage only show one and have it go highest to lowest. So then by default, I'm showing the count. But that's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't want to update it every time. Okay, I'm gonna stay focused. So product detail page, I think I gotta work in an hour and a half, so I gotta get this stuff done. I think in like half an hour, I'm gonna start shifting to like social content for this. That makes. I don't even know if I want to make a fucking Instagram post. Like, I'm so done with that shit. So, this is add to cart. Oh, we're chugging. How are we chugging? What do we got open? Sketch. I'm gonna need you in a minute. I'm gonna put music on in the background. Huh. Yeah, don't delete that, please. So ediv. So this would be container, product, PDP. I've been using prod. I don't know why. It should be PDP. So this is my syntax for div naming. So it's container on the PDP page. Sometimes I'll get more granular as I need to, but I think this is just licensing. So add text. Arjun, my Code Academy JavaScript course has been stuck at 30% for years now. Damn. I'm not alone. I mean, yeah, it just seems like such an important thing to learn. Like if you want to get into development and take it seriously, like just JavaScript in general just opens up so many doors. And I think Webflow does a lot of JavaScript and makes a lot of that shit really accessible for me, but I don't know. I think if I want to push it more and get more custom and more unique and do more interesting things and, you know, kind of hitting a wall pretty soon here. It's like, I don't want to do e-commerce sites that are just kind of cut and dry. This and all other images available for licensing. How am I going to do this? I want a separate. Do it. I have a C inline link. E text. E. No, fuck you. No. Where are we going? I'm all over the place. T inline. Oh. I think T meta. I think it's combo class link. Contact me. And I don't know, like, so I had a shortcut I don't know, we're the best. So I like in my font, I made a ligature of like when you put a dash and an arrow, it would create the like here, it would show the character that it wants to substitute in, which is like some random obscure arrow character. I mean, it's what everyone uses, but it's not easily accessible. And so I would automatically make that swap, but actually I think it's Webflow has the auto substitution happen in like if you go into your settings and you type in that arrow, it'll automatically change it. But what happens, they did a terrible job implementing it. It shows up as the dash and then an arrow up top and not the arrow character. So do that, just a heads up. So the other one I need, well, I can just need a little, that's my arrow. I have to fix that in the font too. God. I'm going to create, convert to link block, email, studio, subject, image, licensing. Please include a link of the images you have in mind. There we go. All right, and so this, right now it's showing up on everything. So if I just do name categories contains prints, now it's only going to be on print pages. If I go to posters, later nerd. Oh, it's too long. I'll fix that eventually. Shit, print. Change up the image. Why not? I mean, this is pretty fucking small. When did Meta get this small? I think it's got to be T-short. Too short. Oh no, not the actual one. That's right. This is got to be T-short 3. Because of course it does. Short 3. That was what I was like rambling on about last time. It's like some weird bug. We create combo classes and it gets all jacked up. It starts like inheriting more specific characteristics that don't exist. It's just all really strange. I'm just staying the hell away from it. This, actually, I should probably do view height. 1 view height. This is getting taller than I would like. I do not want to go down below this. I've done so much to try and get this thing to fit and not be a total shit show. But like if you're browsing like this, like just don't. I'll be a good boy, I won't say anything. Actually what I should do instead of going light with this, I'll just use opacity. Yeah. So this now is in width. Oh, it's too big. Fuck you. I literally only have 1 view height to play with. What's the padding? There's some padding on add to cart. Yeah, this. I guess. I think my opacity route is not right, because then the CTA looks inactive. I'll just do... For better or worse, I use a lot of opacities. I just don't... I don't understand the reticence for people to use them. like the other ecom site I'm doing, like color is huge theme everywhere. And like the brand itself is black and white, but like a lot of collections have color-based stuff. And instead of just having it like black on white on like color backgrounds, like it inherits the color because I'm using opacities instead. So I'll use like 80% opacity. So it's like this black and white, but it's got like tints of the background. So it doesn't feel pasted on nearly as much. I don't know. I feel like I need to be more concise with this. Who cares about my copywriting? This is available for licensing. Please include just get a link of the images you have in mind. Sure. Let me get caught up over here on the old chat. JavaScript is amazing. Being able to do that plus Webflow for the boring HTML and CSS stuff is kind of handy. Yeah. And like the one that really gets me, and I know there's a workaround, and I think the FN suite, they have it here somewhere, where you can change and add, or no, it's actually, it is Locomotive's scroll. So they have like, you can change, or you can add or change classes of things based on positioning, I think. And so for me, the one thing that always got me when I had this like interplay of dark and light, and I had my navigation up here, and I'd have to like create duplicate navigations for the light and dark backgrounds instead of having something that could change, to like, it could fade from like nav.dark to nav.light depending on what's underneath it. And I'd love to be able to do shit like that instead of like having to create duplicate navigations, which then has duplicate carts. And then if you open a cart at one point where it's going underneath it, you're going to get like the overlay is going to be underneath the content because the wrapper is within the button. Like it's just all this bullshit you just like sidestep. So yeah, it seems super valuable. Kashar, yo, morning. This is good stream time for us. Yeah, I hope it's a good stream time for you guys. It's kind of early for everyone on the West Coast, but yeah, who cares about them anyways? Bunch of losers. Yeah, this spacing is a bit much. 20 pixels, we can't do that. Let's create another stupid combo class. Bury myself later. This should be in view height, 0.5 view height. And now like everything about this is flexible height. Like all padding is in view height. But yeah, you see this arrow. I don't know why I thought I should do it like aligned to the top line. Let's just go into the font. Any secret projects going on? Always, man. Always. No, I think I got the one I kind of alluded to earlier. Let's see. Originals. Can't say the name. Realized I signed an NDA. That's not an originals. Collaboration. And I'm torn if I go like all caps, like all the time. Kind of like having this. It's like makes me somewhat of an adult. Yeah. Sorry. This one. Like working with crazy photographer. It's like two crazy photographers, and one of them also does branding, but he just did like the logo and the colors really, and then like everything else was open. So I'd love to have gotten in there and do the branding, but he did a really good job with it. So the content's rad and the branding's rad. I can't really show anything of that yet, but that's like the whole e-commerce development design. Um, yeah, talking about it a little earlier. So Dank, his name is Dan Cobley, so that kind of mashed into Dank, which is a relevant term as a surfboard shaper. So I'm kind of joining him in a partnership, gonna help relaunch his brand. So I'm gonna be doing some branding this week. Gonna do web development for that, gonna do social posts for that. So another kind of case study for what I want to do. Kind of weird progressive surf industry stuff. See if I can pull up the old Pinterest board for where I want to take it. So kind of in like the weird realm, but classic at the same time. And there's a lot of like surf culture mixed in, which has like a ton of different styles. Um, yeah, I think it could be really fun. And like, some of like the trans world surf stuff that shout out Wedge and Lever, however you want to say it. And all their old type design stuff they did. Don't know about Wedge and Lever. Really cool stuff they did for Trans World before it went under. But yeah, this is going to be what's coming next. I think there's something. Where was it? There's one. Like somewhere in the world of. I don't know. I keep on like oscillating. There's so many things I like about so many these references that I want to pull in. As you see, like some of these old like Harbor. So Harbor's like a classic surfboard brand that goes way back. Although this is kind of new. I guess they're pulling from their older stuff. Um, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a fun exercise. I'll just leave it there. I mean, you can get like, oh shit, like you can get caught up in a lot of feels, um, and weird colors and because yeah, he wants to do like premium, but he's a really quirky guy, and I'm not gonna let him just go cold. Like premium artsy surfboards, like we're gonna get weird but premium is where it's gonna be. This stuff is so rad. Look at all this shit. This is fucking unreal. But yes, that's what's coming this week. Um, Moscow, Adam, morning, evening? What time is it in Moscow? Probably evening? Yeah, it's probably evening. Morning. No, evening. But yeah, that's happening. And then oh yeah, anything with Cathedral? Yes. I'm still jamming with Cathedral. That's my full-time thing right now. Um, yeah, really exciting. Doing some branding stuff for this really crazy project. Um, yeah, I literally can't say anything else about it. It involves some very prominent individuals. It's fucking crazy. It's so fun though. Like it just like at 9 o'clock, I'm gonna shift to that, and it's like it doesn't feel like work. It's just like I'm getting weird and doing like super expressive stuff, and like I've been just boxed into this bullshit ecom world for so long that it's just like, oh my God, the grass is greener. It's way greener. Um, oh yeah, I just gotta test the licensing thing. How are we doing on time? It's 7:50. Um, where's it? It's product page. But yeah, so that's I feel like I'm hitting the reset button. Like it's just it always happens. It always like I wouldn't expect. I mean, for me, just how I'm a person, like that's everything I say. Like if you're new to the stream, welcome. Stoked you're here, but like I'll never give prescriptive advice or like tell people what to do or how to do it or how it's gonna go. It's just like this is what happened with me and like take it or leave it. Like, it could be like, oh yeah, it's that happened because you're an idiot. Like, oh okay, yeah, like um oh this is concerning. Well, I'm breaking something somewhere. Um, actually, I know where. But yeah, it's like I've been on this path and like I'm still doing free work right now. Like that whole collaboration, like I'm uh-oh. It's this one that's causing the problems. It should be on this. Like it was literally like a Instagram story one of them put out like, hey, looking for a web designer. I was like, hey, here's my site, like would love to kick around some work because they just do like really rad stuff. Um, oh yeah, like that'd be great. Like let's get on a call and chat about like what you can do and like talk about our budget. Like okay. And like they're an upstart apparel company. Like I know they don't have deep pockets. Like, you know, if you just look at the people involved and the what like I'm trying to just like tie myself to better and better people and better work and like it's just this like it's this never ending thing. Like there's always like another level. So I'm literally like they're like, yeah, we got like $3,000 is our budget for a website. It's just like how does that fit? I'm like, it doesn't. I was like, but it's all right, man. Like let's don't worry about it. Let's just you know, figure something out later. Like if things go really well, we can have another conversation. Um and yeah. So I think I'm just like getting to another level of like everything else was like a precursor to like what I'm doing now. And I'll probably say that in I don't know, a couple months or a year where it's just like oh, that stuff was then the precursor for this because I don't know where I'm going. That's the other problem. Or good thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's I get caught up in like good and bad and it's like there really is no good or bad. Oh, I don't want that tied to that. That's where like some people are like, "Oh, you're gonna take like a step back, like you're gonna do that." It's like, yeah, fuck not. Sounds fun. And it's like I've watched people make tons of fucking money doing like chasing the career path, and there's of course parts of me that are like, "Damn, I wish I went that path and I could have all that nice shit." It's like you know, I'm very privileged in where I'm at right now. I've got a comfortable place to live. I've got my machine. I've got my little white room I just live in. Um, I don't need all that shit, but I'd rather have like it's kind of the best of both worlds in some ways. Ask me, but I don't know where I was going with that. But it's all just like everything's a setup for the next thing, and like I think a lot of creative-minded people are just gonna be always eyeing like something next. Because like I'm sacrificing a lot of shit right now. It's like I don't get invited to weddings. I lose friends all the time because they don't understand like, oh, you're just working and then you're not available and I just want to be friends when it's convenient. It's like, no, I'm just like I'm so distracted with shit that like I just don't think about it. Like family gets pissed at me too. So they're like, yeah, we never see you, we never hear from you. It's like, yeah, because I'm kind of having fun working on shit. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I've gone too far into the deep end on like no, I won't even say that. I'm trying to be better about not like demonizing my own path and feeling guilty for taking so much time for myself. It's like I'm kind of in like a selfish state of mind. Like I'm a million percent in it for the fucking work right now and you know, I hope it works out eventually. Maybe it won't. I don't know. What the fuck is going on here? What's this padding? I'm like genuinely confused by like everything. So, such expression. Can't wait for the reveal. Yeah, me too, man. And like I built the bulk of the site in like 5 days. Like transition, search works, cart works, checkout flow is done, oh fuck, page transitions are all done. Um, I learned a lot. Like I actually got like seamless page transition of like fixed element transitions into a preloader and then transitions out. and there's like context of, yeah, you know, yeah, you'll just have to see. It's fun though. It's crazy how you praise the design agency you like and are able to projects with them. Crazy, love it. Praise the agency you like, able to. Yeah, it's honestly like I hadn't heard of Cathedral before they emailed me. I had no idea what to expect when they reached out. It's just like, I don't know who these guys are, but it's. I don't think they're going to remain hidden for very long. If I'm being entirely honest. Like, I don't know why I say they. It's a we thing. I am full time with them. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. And like the people I get to work with there are just so fucking talented. It's disgusting. I just feel like a I feel like a um I mean I am an amendment. Like they've done something that's very incredible and built a business that's like very successful. They're doing amazing work. They don't need me. Um Sorry, I'm just looking at my list right now. So I feel like kind of an outsider and I say they a lot and I'm trying to be better about like using my words of like no, they hired me. Like I even say it to them. It's like, yeah, you guys did this, and it's like you guys want to do this. It's this weird thing because I'm technically on like a 3 month trial with them to see like if I like not being freelance, if I like the fit of where I am within the company, how they work. Um, so I think that maybe that's where like the delineation sort of is in my head, but um, yeah, it's crazy that I get to work with them. Wondering if you've Moscow, you'd be my guest. I'll show you Moscow and tell you, Adam. Thank you, man. I'd love to go to Moscow. Like, I feel like I don't know. Maybe I've been watching too many Adam Curtis documentaries, but I feel like there's like this weird like oppositional like perspective that's been shaped like between like the US and Russia, and it's like I really don't think we're that different as like everyone portrays us, and like we're supposed to be these big like Cold War adversaries and shit like that, but it's like I think there's things that are fundamentally different. Don't doubt that, but I don't know. Like people like, oh, Russia's crazy. Like there people are crazy over there. It's like no, they're not. They're fucking normal. Like it's so strange. I don't get it. But I'd love to go to Russia. Like absolutely. I need to get out more. I was just thinking about like going to Japan. Um, and I think they're doing lockdowns again because the Omicron variant. Is that what it's called? Omicron. So there goes that. So I might as well work full time anyways because I can't travel. Um, would have been good though. Where the fuck was I going? Going vigilance. I have to add a link to the Prince page. Can you talk about how this cathedral thing happened and how you joined the team? Yeah, so they just emailed me, like cold email. They were like, "Hey, love your work. Would love the chance to like work together." Um, Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. Oh, I updated this print page layout. I'm finally adding product too. This is something I want to do this week. As I'm like changed my edit style again. They're like, yeah, we got this like freelance project. We'd love for you to jump on with. And there was always kind of this conversation, like just immediately talking with them. It was just like this weird alignment that I haven't felt with a lot of people I've worked with. Um, if I'm being totally frank, it's like early days of Basic and like how those guys were, like Matt Falk, like Erwin Hines, yeah, all those guys just had this just like work first mentality and like do the best work, fuck everything else. These guys aren't that. They're very different than that, but there's that alignment. That's kind of where I was at that point. And right now, Cathedral's like they're very strategic. They're very fucking smart and they're very talented. Um, so that's why I'm like still feel like an outsider. It's like, what are you guys doing with me? Um, let's see. I gotta get collaborations. Um, is it? Sorry, I'm just like trying to not. be too stupid right now. But yeah, they were just like brought me on for a project, and there was always kind of this like, um, the main guy Josh was like, "Hey, I would love to talk about like your long term. Like, I'd love to keep a conversation going." Um, which I was all for. Because I kind of saw like it was just like this weird alignment and just, um, uh-oh. I feel like this is out of hand. Yeah, whatever. You can do. And then we just got to talking and we're just like, hey, let's like, you want to join on? And I had a lot of things to figure out about where I was at. Like, props to those guys. They were very patient with me because I was talking about ownership and like I was trying to wrap my head around the concept of ownership. So I was always tied to the idea of equity. I was like, I gotta have equity. That's the only way I have control. So like, if you guys aren't willing to offer equity, like I don't think I'm interested. Which to a degree, like, is still true. Like, I still want vested interest in where it goes. Um, but yeah, it's so that was like a kind of an ongoing conversation with them. Um, sorry, like writing, just have to focus. Um, fuck, what do I want to say here? Check. Visit. Ah, shit. Visit. Ah, this is awful. Visit the store, shop, photo, prints. This is terrible copywriting. Oh my God. Visit the store. This then has to go. Fuck. I have to do like relative linking. So this is category prints. I think that's it. I've got my clothes. I think this should be on the class. It is. Got lucky, so I have to do just content scroll. I'm gonna say some photos available as prints / licensing. Store for more. I'm just so bad. Okay, at least that works. Yeah, cathedral. Yeah. So we just sort of figured out like where, like how I can feel like I'm, because I distilled it down to like the money isn't the thing that I'm after. I do want like a payout for my work if I'm going to take a salary cut. Like I want like potential upside in the long term, which they were like, I think we sorted that out. A lot of it's just like creative control, the projects I take on. And so, yeah, it's got that all figured out and just jamming with them. I don't know where I was. Sorry, that like writing just broke my concentration. $3,000 and some free apparel. Yeah, I don't know if the apparel's quite for me. Which is also weird because I'm talking to like fashion people, like they're super grounded and like super like we get along super well, but like they clearly live in a different world and like I grew up in just like a fucking like suburban town with zero culture, which is not zero. I thought about this too. There's a lot of culture, it's just not culture that has any effect on me. It's like the punk rock scene is like big part of it, like Pennywise, Black Flag, um, Descendants, and someone else. They're like all from my hometown. But in terms of like design and getting into like this world, I don't know anybody else who occupies the same space. So it's kind of this weird thing of like I don't know. I feel like a fish out of water. It's like, what am I doing talking to fashion people? Like, don't they know I'm just a fucking beach bum? Like, I don't know. It's kind of wild. Well, see, that's not good because it's covering that up. Sorry, I'm just thinking this. But it was also interesting watching, I watched the new Kid Cudi documentary last night. Not gonna lie, there's like a lot of things that resonate with how he is, being like introverted, um, and like kind of on your own path a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I'm sort of in that world, not to his extent, clearly, or not to the caliber he is, but good documentary. I definitely recommend it. Make it clonable. Uh, that's like I don't want to like give stuff away. That's where I have like a grappling with like the store and um how much I do in terms of like because in some ways like some of the presets and stuff I think like I'm doing the groundwork instead of like having people understand. Like for me, I think it was valuable to understand a lot of the like the fundamentals of like why am I choosing this? And if I just like go ahead and give the answer, like um it's not really like getting people. I don't know. I don't know if it's like not making them better, but um it's not giving like a fundamental understanding. Like you're kind of sidestepping a lot of pain, which is fine. Um where name equals photos. I think the struggle is necessary. Like you gotta go through it. Um okay, good. So that's not there. Um yeah, and like if you just give out presets, it's like you don't understand why it's not something else. Why is it this? Which also there's a lot of people who don't like they're trying to grade photos as like a project manager at a company who just needs to like throw a grade on something. Like I think that's where I like it makes a little more sense to me. It's like people are not fully occupying the photo world. Not everyone's got the same mindset of like doing everything themselves because they're weird like me. Um, let's see. I just want to make this scroll into view, start animation. Oh, where the fuck is it? I hate their list. It's so bad. Anchor link, meta flicker, promo bar show. I thought it was like a late collabs drop down. God, this is such a shit show. Global scroll in too. What are we doing here? Hide modal. What? Oh, this is pain. Pain, pain, pain. I don't know I have it somewhere and I just don't want to make another one, so and I'm not able to find it. Actually, you know what? It might be while scrolling in view. Play scroll animation. Full progress. Expected scroll. Title swap. Oh man, there's so much stuff in here. I don't have an answer. I don't know what. Selected scroll. I'm just not gonna do it. I gotta get making the social content. What I can do, because I made a combo class, is just make this 50%. That's the lazy way out. For more. I hate how salesy this shit sounds. Yeah, and I need to work on this photo page at some point too. Like, there's literally nothing that can be done. But I'm just checking off different things. Social post. Oh, for the store. I'm finally seeing things Ari's way of like the transition in that generates. You know what? Let's make a duplicate. Let's make a store specific one. I haven't made a new one in a while. In the store, you're special. So this, I gotta knock off all of the X component. Only way I can keep the X component is if I scale, but I don't think I really want to do a lot of scale shifts of the entire page content. Yeah, so that like move up. I don't think I have one that like moves down. But it could be kind of like, I don't do any like custom stuff. Maybe, yeah, do some custom stuff. Oh God. No. Content, store title. So let's add capacity 0. Duplicate. Store content. Why is that? Initial state 0. How is this? Oh, wait, what? Starts at 0. Oh, because the index is its own thing. That's why. Duplicate. Oh, no. Index, capacity, 0. Duplicate. So index should fire somewhere in here. I almost want it to be after. And so like store is the only thing that shows up. And I want to give it time to like cycle through 5. Oh, I have to do like a full page preview. I think I have to do. Kind of long though. It's the only problem I have. Yeah, this move up. Move right here. Have it come down. No, I just. Oh, the initial state is where it's. Yeah, so this is where it's coming from. filters. So it's really about just creating like, I don't know, perception of like originality for each of them. Like I had someone, I think in here, or I don't know, somewhere, to say that it felt like played out, all the page transitions. I kind of agree. Because I started duplicating a lot of them and they felt repeatable. It stopped feeling organic. Not wrong. 3, so filter, it's getting less blurry. I mean, we could do like a hard blur. This feels slow. It's all 0.5. So it's a matter of like changing timing. It is interesting, like trying to do like organic feeling stuff on a timeline like this. Like you don't want everything to be too perfect. Like I'm trying to get this site as like weird and broken and, you know, I don't know, organic feeling. So this might feel better with like the marquee animation. I feel like this guy, store details, opacity, 0, opacity, 100, index would happen just before. $75. It's kind of tacky. It feels predictable. I don't know. I don't know, man. This delay is not it. Nope. Still too long. I don't even have them. Oh, yeah. It's like 2, 5, 5. If I really want to make it feel organic, I shouldn't be doing these like 0.25. Like I should be doing like 0.38 or 0.46. 0.33, sure. I mean, it doesn't matter if I put anything for this. Yeah. It works. Okay, so I need to start recording some content for this. I just want to publish. Oh, the last thing I didn't check the responsiveness bit. I think this is where it's gonna break. There. Why though? Oh, these combo classes are just fucked. This max with 80%. Probably regret that. Yeah, I still got the problem here. This is where I should fix it. This would be 92. Thank you, share your time. You're more than inspiration for me. Hey, of course. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Feel free to, you know, ask away whatever I can do to help chat about. Oof. Yeah, thank you to everyone coming through. I know it's been a while. I've been inconsistent. Um, all this extra shit, I just want to get rid of. Width, 92 view width. This is short. No. Go on 90. Lagging. There we go. Yeah, these don't feel great either. Feel a little small. Right to the bottom. Oh yeah, and one thing I do want to do is, so I'm gonna have a promo code, 10% off everything. I know it's not a lot. Problem is, it's like, I want to push it out to a wide net, and like, the problem is with like prints, the margins are so razor thin. I am looking at printers today, so I can do my own prints in house. I'm gonna start doing posters also. I got a lot of ideas for products. Like, I just want to start doing things and making things and stop. I want to be done with this fucking website. That is going to be a dream come true when I can stop noodling with this thing and either make other people's websites or make products, get back into music production. That's another thing I've got kind of cooking up, is doing scoring a short film for this guy I started working with. Super talented, doing a bunch of like 3D stuff. It's like a cold wall concept video. It's really interesting. He's got two that I'm jumping in on. One's for color grading and one's for music. So, yeah. Oh, T. Critelli. God damn it. Yep. Let's go. How you doing, Mr. Critelli? Shouldn't you be surfing right now, bro? The wave's any good? Are the wave's good in Zuma? Okay, so I think I'm good to go. Publish this fucker. I need coffee. Holy shit. Give me 2 seconds while this is publishing. I'm gonna go grab coffee. All right. Holy shit, still trying to publish. There we go. That's timing. How long have you been lurking here, by the way, Tyler? I have so many questions for you. So I need to do Twitter. I want to do a video. It's amazing how much more people respond to video. And video hosted on Twitter. Free insights. So what's funny is like clips that I posted directly to Twitter of my reel got like 2 or 3 times more traction than the whole fucking reel because it was a YouTube link. I don't know what to do with that or make of that, but that's what happened. I gotta do. Ooh, this might. gonna cause a meltdown? If I do screen recording while screen streaming? Oh, there goes nothing. Well, you can't see. Okay, put it here. So reload the new site. Live. So I just want to do 16:9 video for the old Twitters. So I have you can't see it. So I'm not doing desktop streaming. Ah. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can do desktop streaming. I feel like I gotta hide a lot of things. Yeah. I'll just cover up my 3 levels of bullshit on my desktop. Let's see. So I'm ready for desktop streaming. Desktop. Behind this is, there's definitely not about 50 things sitting on the desktop. I promise. Yeah, screen resizer. So I've just created all these different sizes. 1600 by 900. And then if I do screen flick, don't record microphone. Don't record camera. So I know it's 1600 by 900, so if I just scale down, I won't get any bullshit like 1 pixel lines or anything. Show countdown, show recording controls. So I gotta think about like what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just load, do a scroll, and then click through to prints. Why not? This is where like the content machine, like I'm not well tuned for it, because if I'm going to do dribble content, I can't do 16 by 9. They're very specific about doing 4 by 3, which is who the fuck, or 3 by 2. That's what photos are, but why design? Like, as if it's like some super unique thing that like, oh, we're the 3 by 2 guys. Like, fucking cares. Sorry, I'll stop. All right, let's do this. I'm fucking done. Oh shit, I already fucked it up. Refresh. Oh, I'm not to be trusted with scrolling. It's such a long load time, bitch. I think my own load time is what's gonna ruin this fucking video for me. Oh, it's so long. I think I should have it cached. I should have my path cached before I do it. This is what? How long is this video? It's terrible. Oh, that looking at that bothers me. This title's too big. I'm like getting off like the big fucking type train a little bit. Trying to. Anything else that bugs me about that? It does not look great at 16 by 9. Because I have this XDR display, like it's just, I don't know. I get stuck like dragging things like really tall, like way taller than they should be. Adding, wait, what is this? Emblem? Oh, can I do like a sketch? Okay. For Insta stories, I know I'm gonna do it. Oh shit. I have no idea if this. I'm probably just gonna do something kind of lazy. Judge me. Or do I, you know? No. I update this font. Did. I don't know. So fucking boring. What am I gonna put back there? So I'm getting carried away, so I just need to do 1600, 900. I'm gonna create a new one. 16. Why not? No. I think there's gonna be multiple, like 1x, 2x, all or that sort of shit, like 4K video type stuff. Oh, store. Does work. Does work. Yeah, this isn't what you call good. You know what? I don't think I want to put anything over the video. Let's just put it in text instead of worrying about designing shit for it. Instagram, I definitely need to. Let me try recording this again. And sorry, I can't see the chat at all. So if you're saying something, I'm sorry right now. Give me a couple minutes. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, I didn't have this. Let's scroll. Any tips for interviews? Tips for interview. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me think about that. Single track brain. Sorry. Product. Headline's still too big. Right, I never pushed that live. Just want to make sure it looks good. Yes, that's much better. Maybe even a little smaller. Fucker. Interview tips. Yeah, just be honest. I mean, ask the questions that you think you're not gonna like the answers to. Um, like, don't be shy about asking about what you're worried about. Um, I'm terrible at selling myself, so I don't think I'm the one who can really help you out there, unfortunately. Like, I think I'm awful at talking about myself and promoting anything I do. Um, just like on the limit. I gotta redo this. Um, yeah, I mean, be confident in the work that you've done. Like, make sure the work you're talking about is all stuff you just can talk offhand about without any sort of notes or like, um, I don't know, like I feel like I can show my work and I can just take questions on any of it because it's all the stuff I'm showing is stuff that I did myself. I don't show stuff that I like creative directed or like oversaw. There might be like one or two things that were like helped developed as like pieces of stuff that I created, but um yeah. Giving fair credit I think is important. Just be honest, like stuff you did do, didn't do. Um I don't know. Like I don't believe in like putting on airs and like I don't know if putting on airs is the right word, right phrase, but like trying to impress or like speak things up or embellish. Like if you embellish and you like talk yourself up, like you might get the job. And I don't know, it's you know whether it's good or bad. Find yourself in a position where you're like, oh fuck, I'm an idiot. Actually, I know I am. I think this is, yeah, this is above. It's got to be 6. Well, got to do it again, so we got more time. Um, yeah, you might find yourself in a job that like you're just not comfortable with, like there's too much responsibility. Um, I don't know. That's something I worry about of like I don't want to be in an uncomfortable situation because I just oversold myself. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I mean honesty like unlocks everything. It might make things hard. Like they ask like, "Oh, you have experience doing this?" Like you can bullshit them and tell them, "Yeah, if you want to fake it till you make it." I think there's always part of that and like where the line is. It's like if someone asks me like, "Oh yeah, can you do JavaScript?" Like me saying yes, like that's gonna create a world of fucking pain for me. Like, like the syntax barely makes any sense to me. Like, I don't know why. Like CSS was easy. I think it's just much easier than JavaScript in general. But like, yeah, I don't get it. So if I was like took on a job and they're like, yeah, we want to do all this stuff, and knowing it's like dependent on JavaScript, like, yeah, like I could try and like crash course it and figure it out, but I think I'm gonna be pretty fucking miserable for a while. That's good. Love to see it. Wait, I guess. Um, trying to get any other interview tips. I'm a terrible interviewer. I just have to own up to that. That's not my strong suit, unfortunately. I hate to say it. feel like I should fix this too. Fuck. All right. Give me 1 second. Problem is, oh, this is really gonna shit the bed, huh? Guess we're meant to talk about interviewing. What if there's like a memory leak or something? I don't know if that's even a thing with web apps. But it seems like every once in a while Webflow just needs to restart. Just needs a fresh lease on life. Let's see. Oh, streams. Comments are gone. I don't know if there's anyone here. Oh shit. More stuff from Twitch. First time chat? Yo. Yeah. Is that a doc thing? I think what's causing this problem is this. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, so my multi-chat is gone, so collab? Oh, why'd my chat reset? I don't know. You can see what I'm seeing. 4 people, 3 people. People are fed up with the bullshit. Collab? What are we talking about here, Tyler? What are we doing? I'm ready. This is where this gets on its bullshit. With this auto, height 100%. It's like this gets too... There's so much image taller and wider, I thought. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, so that's gonna be a bigger shit heap. Fix. Like I've got to me updating this background image is because this print sits on its own. I don't know. I mean, I just don't want to do the production on it every time because I'm lazy. Plus I can easily just do this, show details. I think it's just gonna look funky in the recording. Whatever. And as like a symbol that I'm just gonna close that fucker down. Love your stuff, but love to collaborate. Tyler, are you fucking with me? I can't tell. What's going on here, man? Ugh. What are you gonna do? I hate how this is backwards. It should be first, but like changing the order. Just like a mind fuck. This looks terrible. You know what? All right. Screen flick. Oh yeah, Arjun, if I missed anything, you maybe just need to like copy paste if you don't mind, or if you can, because like yeah, this is the top of my chat. I don't know where it went. Definitely won't say I can do things when I can't. It just feels like I need to prove myself in the interview because I don't have much experience. Yeah, there's definitely a part of that. You know, like if you don't have a deep book, it's kind of like a fake it till you make it sort of thing. It's 8:45 already. Yeah, like you have to take leaps every once in a while. Like you're gonna have to do things that you haven't done in some capacity. I mean, that's how you grow. It's just like, what are those things that you kind of take the risks on? Like for me, it's like I do a lot of websites. I understand interactive design, but it's like, oh, could you do a full like commerce app for like iOS. I haven't really done it. I don't think it's going to be hard. Like if I understand, I use a lot of apps. I understand how that works. I understand interactive design. It shouldn't be a big thing for me to go ahead and do that. So I think that's like an acceptable leap. It's just like just being aware, I guess. Maybe that's the better way to put it. Where do I want to go? What if I go to the end? Click on the last one of yeah, just like understanding like what you're signing yourself up for, what you're promising to people, because then you don't want to overpromise and then you like maybe things don't go well with that job and then there's like an association. I don't think I'm gonna go to prints or posters. There's an association of like, oh, didn't deliver, and you kind of get like a negative like strike on your, I don't know, on your name that people associate like, oh, like hired him for this, but they couldn't do it, sort of thing. Not saying that's what you're doing, but it's the one. Oh God, so much copy. Wrong sizes, gotta fix that. I'm overthinking this. I'm just gonna do this. I'll click somewhere. You know what? TV app. I'll scroll the prints, click to the TV app. This text looks like shit. What do you do? Okay, we're recording. We're recording. Son of a bitch. 1600. Boom. Board. Ah, fuck, overshot. You'd be amazed how many takes. Everything else is good. Preloader. Fuck, every time. Oh, and I just did a hard refresh. Oh. Okay. Boom. Export. I should have just like clicked back to the store so it creates a nice loop. Welcome to my world, filled with fuck ups and stupidity. Here we go. Door 16 by 9. Only thing that sucks is like if I do it from here, like the thumbnail might be kind of fucked. Really? It's just first frame, huh? If I match it with at the first frame, gotta be. Yeah. So now it should loop. Export as sure 720p. Why not? So I'll put this on the old Twitter. Let me go back to Chrome browsing. I don't know what. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a code right now. Just don't want to show all the codes. There are still some codes for free wallpapers based on the little Easter egg in the reel. People did use it though. Kind of funny. But I'm gonna create another discount code. So I'm gonna do 10% off everything to the broader audience, everything except prints. Yeah, I'm gonna make another one for you guys and like cyber because I'm an idiot, I'm gonna call it cyber strong. Just ignore me. This will be 20% off. Actually, 25. This prints, I'm just gonna like take a bath on it. And so I'll probably send out like so I have my newsletter also if you want to get that in written form. That's where I'd go for that. Yeah, I need to start sending out newsletter. People have been signing up for it, which is great, and I haven't been using it. Let's see. We'll do it for this week. I think I'm the only one who finds like that shit funny. Like cyber weak and cyber strong. Get it? Just I feel like people need to like put me in my place and just tell me to knock it off. 11:55 p.m. applies to entire order. No minimum value. Adding some more parameters on it. Enabled limit use per customer. Gonna have to put a limit on it. 1 per customer. That's good for this week. Cool. Fire up the old Twitter. Oh, Jack Dorsey stepping down as CEO of Twitter. Interesting. Thought he'd done a decent job navigating all the bullshit. Like, I know he's caught a lot of flack, but yeah. Man, Virgil Alba. I don't know, mixed emotions. Bad that he passed away. Like, there's like, regardless of how you feel about his work, I have mixed emotions about his work. But what he's able to achieve, like, fucking incredible. And what he did for other people is fucking incredible. Land big, yo. It's good, man. Cruising. Probably gotta hop off here in a minute. Just getting the old tweet posted. I think. Just looking through the video right now to make sure I didn't do anything too terrible. I wonder if I do like a big animated GIF. with like my crazy compression on it. And not the time. Fuck it. Prints, posters. Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing. I mean, if you really want to watch me copyright and struggle writing tweets. Oh, if you don't follow Dan Casaro, he's a funny motherfucker. Prints, posters, resources. More soon. Always add on. Go to here, but just getting started. More products coming soon. Launching. Probably should put, where's my stupid arrow? Oh, that's right, the arrow on, the return line arrow on Twitter is all fucked up for some reason. I just have to do this one. Launching store, prints, posters, resources, and more soon. Girlfriend's a marketing strategist. She's like almost a creative director. It's crazy. Talking about how I lack clarity on a lot of things. Like the difference between prints and posters in my head is significant, but it's not to anyone else. Use code Cyber Week for 10% off. Oh shit. Streamer fund. QF, yo. Thank you for following. I'll fix those notifications. I know I've been talking about it forever. It's like if I get a certain number of followers or subs. Also heard that Webflow is introducing a whole like subscription like paywall section to sites now, which is going to be billed on like subscription, which I don't know what the hell they're going to do with that. It's interesting. Yeah, Cyber Week. Just getting some products coming soon. Yeah. I wonder if I do 15. Fuck it, 10% off. Save the real discount for the real ones that have been supporting me. Happy face. Yeah, I mean, I'll get this out on Instagram too. Probably Dribble. I don't know. Fucking Twitter's the only place that seems to be relevant. And it's, print posters, design posters, resources, presets. What else? I mean, it's gonna be I don't know what else. Stream Deck packs aren't ready, and I don't know when they're gonna be ready. I mean, I have other ideas. I just don't know if I want to tilt the hand to it just yet. Trying to think of the right word because it's like folder structures, like or templates. You see more soon. I am just selling out. Yeah. Okay. Just gotta do one more thing in Webflow. I think I gotta bounce out of here, unfortunately. Theo, love your live replays. Keep going. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, these are fun. I like I have to start like talking to these people I'm collaborating with to see if they're cool if I put it out, like the process. Why am I in editing mode? I have multiple tabs up? Sorry, I'm in a different thing. I just got to do something in the back end right now. I'm gonna hook the homies up. You know that Cyber Week. Oh, that's at 20% off. No, 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 no. Entire order. Hold on. I'm super distracted. Minimum order value. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think this week I'm gonna try and come back. Trying to figure out like if I need to work on stuff I can't share. Is that valuable for me to work and be streaming? I don't know. Like this week with Cyber Week, I do want to like add more products every day. I just need to get this stuff done. So like some of the Lightroom tools, I'll probably update and push those out. Like the folder template stuff, I want to sit down and just get this stuff done because there's so many things. Like the list is forever of like stuff I like half start and don't finish because I still have like the singer video. I haven't even finished that. Photo site. I need to find like a developer who wants to do it. I just don't think Ari's gonna do it. I think he's just too busy. I don't know, like it's kind of a wild concept. I don't know how many people could do it, but yeah, glad you're enjoying the replays. Yeah, I got some work I gotta do. Maybe I'll come back on tonight. I always say that. Who knows? Like if I start doing the branding stuff tonight, I'll jump on. I started doing some type explorations, but I think it'll be fun just to like start from kind of scratch. But I need to talk to the guy I'm working with to see kind of where his head's at on a couple things. He also said he wanted to have his logo done in 3 days, which maybe if I'm working full time and maybe if he's by my side, branding is a long thing I'm coming to learn. Like the ins and outs of things. Like I've always done it for art direction, but like even distilling things down to even like a baser level with the brand at that core level. Super interesting. So All right, yeah, I gotta bounce. Hopefully work's not following me on Twitch. Yeah, maybe tonight, definitely tomorrow. I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you for everyone coming in here. Use code CyberWeek if you want a discount on anything on the site, photos, prints. I'm not going to do a lot of discounts, so this is probably kind of rare. Except for the real ones who've been following me, I do want to make that kind of permanent. So yeah, that newsletter should go out hopefully today. See what I can do. But all right, yeah, I will